So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello. Hello. Can you all hear me? Can you all see me? No, you cannot see me, but you can hear me. Hello there, everybody. There's something wrong with the way my mic is behaving these days. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but something is wrong. Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to another video here with Vladanoop, rather another stream here with Vladanoop. Hope you're all doing well today. As you probably gathered, we are flying the iniBuilds A340. We are flying the iniBuilds A340. And we're going to take that from Cancun all the way to Tegucigalpa International today. I don't have a scenery installed for Cancun today, so we are stuck with the ugly default scenery. I apologize about that. There's nothing I can do now, but yeah, we'll just use this opportunity to talk about how crap the defaulted scenery is. All right, there's nobody in the chat, so I'm just gonna go in and get to business here. Okay. Is there anybody? Oh, Anas. Okay. How are you there, Anas? How are you? How are you doing, man? How are you? I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second here. I've got some nonsense has come up, and I have to deal with it. As usual. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. Just hold on for just a second. Very sorry. Alright, I'm back. I'm freaking back. Anas says, I'm okay, what about you? Don't mention it, man. I've been having bad days. I don't want to get into that. What is today's flight about? Technically when people ask you, how are you? It's a rhetorical question. You're supposed to reply with, how are you, I guess. I don't know, whatever, man. Today's flight is about us checking out Sim Update 5 in Microsoft Flight Sim, and guess what? I gotta be honest with you guys. I have been in the sim for 3 minutes and I like it. It is much smoother than what I'm used to. It seems like all the add-ons are working a little better. Some of the glitches I had before with the menu bar are gone completely. So I don't know, man. Maybe things are looking good. Flying the iniBuilds livery? Yes, I am. I'm flying the iniBuilds livery today because there's no actual airline that I could fly that actually even comes close to doing this particular flight. And that has the A340, and I didn't have the time to check all of that. That's literally all the reason. There's no other specific reason. Anyway, in the middle of praising all of this, look at that. We've got our middle landing gear floating in the air. Now, I don't know why that's happening, or if that's How it's actually supposed to happen in real life, I have no idea, but I don't think the middle landing gear is supposed to float, but it is. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about, okay? Anyway, as always, this is a very beautiful aircraft, one I like to fly a lot. The iniBuilds A340 is pretty fun. And let's just go ahead here and remove those stupid chocks. Again, they're floating in the air. Now, I don't like the fact that the wheels are kind of floaty as well. Maybe it's just the scenery, I don't know. But something ain't right. Let's just jump back into the cockpit. Alright everybody, very familiar cockpit here. Much smoother in all honesty. Sim Update 5 is much smoother. It feels so much smoother. God damn, it's very nice. Alrighty. Okay. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started here today. My flight for today, I'm gonna get that from SimBrief. Yeah, it's probably the airport scenery. I'm gonna get that from SimBrief. Let's come to payload. Let's import all from SimBrief. And I'm just gonna instantly load everything here today. No GSX. I don't know if they've fixed that with the GSX working with the aircraft, but I'm not gonna test that out today. We don't have the time to do that, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna put that in. We'll calculate takeoff performance in just a minute here. Okie dokie. Estimated takeoff weight though, do I have it? I think I do. What is the estimated takeoff weight? It's at 155.6 apparently. So I'm just gonna leave it in here. I don't particularly remember how this is done. No, I need to put in the whole weight, don't I? 582. We're gonna put that in there. Yeah, there we go. Calculate all of that. We'll see how accurate this is when we compare it with the SimBrief calculation, right? We need to check how accurate that is. And I can't exactly tell you how accurate that is anyway. So let's come to payload and fueling. Zero fuel weight is there, but takeoff weight is 156311. Oh, okay. So 156. Oh God, sorry. 156311. All right, there we go. Calculate. Oh, okay, whatever it says, man. All right, let's go up here, get our aircraft started up. Battery 1, battery 2, AP battery. External power. ADAR systems. Emergency lights armed. Nav lights. Strobe lights automatic. Oh. Passenger signs. Okay. Crew oxygen supply on. Ground control recorder on. There you go. And we're good to go here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're good to go. Alrighty. Let's come down here, go to init. Let me just request that. It's recommended to get the IRS initialized first, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, whatever. Align IRS. Return. I hope that's worked. Apparently not. Okay, so we need to do the IRS init first, I guess. Oh my lordy. Okay. Let me just check something. Your settings. Where is the IRS alignment? Let me do instant. No, it's not gonna do anything now. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. If I don't think it's working. I don't think the IRS initialization thing is working. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Je ne suis pas sûr. That doesn't make any sense, but yeah, all right. Okay, flight level 40,000. Let's move on to the next one here. Zero fuel weight and the block fuel for today. What are those? Zero fuel weight for today is 141.9. Zero fuel weight, center of gravity. I don't even know where to get that from. Where do I get that from? Completely forgotten all of this. I don't know where the center of gravity is, man. Where is it? I don't know where it is, man. Block fuel is 14.3. I've forgotten this aircraft already. God damn, I'm getting old. I think I'm getting old. Where is it? Where do I get this center of gravity from? I have no idea. Isn't it? Ah, there it is. There it is. Oh, zero fuel center of gravity 25.26, basically 26. So let's see if this method of entering works. Yeah, it does. There you go, that's done. Zero fuel weight, that's done. Brilliant. Let's come down here, go to flight plan. Okay, our IRS has actually managed to align, thank goodness for that. We got a bunch of discontinuities from here. Let's open up SimBrief over here. Why am I using my SimBrief on the browser? Ah, that's because I was used to explain, my bad. But there's no... Oh, God. Okay, here it is. In Explain 12, I don't have a proper SimBrief panel plugin, so I have to use the browser. I was used to that. My apologies. Now you guys can see what I'm looking at as well. Let's look at our departure out of MMUN. Runway 12R. Let's go direct. Flight plan discontinuity needs to be cleared. Oh my God. There we go. Our destination for today, MHTG. We're using arrival Tala 1A Alpha. What kind of arrival are we using? N2, runway 02. We only have VOR DME 02 or RNAV 02. Let's just use VOR DME, shall we? And for that, we got Tala 1 Alpha. Insert. Now, with this, we need to go here. We need to go to... what is tone content? Oh, Lord. The tone content is MHTG. Tone content international. Let me go to the charts for this. Oh Lord, where the hell is the chart for this? Charts. Arrival. Not RNAV. VOR 02. Okay. So we are going to use the VOR DME approach into arrival. Approach is VOR DME star Tala 1 Alpha is our arrival. So we need to pin this chart. How do I pin this chart? VOR 02 and arrival is supposed to be Tala 1 Alpha. Is that part of this? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, this is RNAV. What the hell? I don't think Tala 1 Alpha is available as an arrival. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. Is Tala 1 available here? Oh no. We don't have it? Oh, this is 202. Okay, whatever, man. Whatever. I'm not bothered about it. Let's just go to the charts. Where are the pinned charts? This is the one. Okay, so we're going to be using this chart. And we need to have an approach briefing on this as we come in. But for now, I'm not really bothered about it. Let's go back to sim brief. Okay, good. Alrighty. A return. Got all of that set up and ready to go for us here. Flight plan discontinuity. We can go ahead and clear that. Ta-da! We don't have a final course here though from the charts. That's interesting. We do not have a final course here. That's something we need to work on, huh? Okay, whatever. Let's go down here. Let's go here. Go to performance. Send it all to FMGC. 566266. I don't see what the point of this is, huh? Yeah, I mean, I have to do this anyway. 162, 166. Okay, we're in with that. Flaps, I hope it gave us 5.4 up. Alright, let's put that in. Flex takeoff temperature 53. That's done. Alrighty. That is done. Let's go to our radio frequencies here. Let's take a look at our charts. Tone content, the VOR DME we're gonna use is 112.3. Obviously this is the Cancun stuff that's been tuned in here. So we do need to tune this in as we come in. High terrain, all quadrants, do not exceed distance limit. So we got a bunch of procedures here we need to worry about, MDAs and all that stuff. Okay. Ooh, lots of stuff here we need to check. What is our landing altitude? I don't even know where the landing altitude is mentioned here. I literally have no idea. I don't know how to read this chart, guys. I'm just being honest. I have no idea how to read this damn chart. I don't even know what the elevation at tone content is. So yeah, I have no idea. So I'm not very good at reading this chart, but I can use it fairly well enough to get us in without incident. But I'm trying to find where the actual airfield elevation is. Where does it say that? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure that out from our dear friend Little Nav Map. So the elevation into tone content is 3,262 feet. It's 3,262 feet. Okay. Okay. All right. Great. I'm just gonna put this away for now. I'm gonna show you guys a little nav map, but I need to program in some stuff in here. So let me do that. VOR DME approach into runway 02. Okay, let me show you guys what we're doing today on little nav map. Okay, so this is our flight plan. We are taking off in Cancun. We're going to use runway 12R directly and fly on down south over the water for the most part, coming to Honduras. Got our arrival procedure, which is fairly insignificant today. And we're going to come in towards the waypoint of TN17. This is where we start a VOR DME approach to the VOR TNT. And then from there, we are out here on our own into tone content. So let's see how this goes for us today. It's a pretty dangerous approach. It's a dangerous place. to fly into. Toncontin is famous. And so let's see how this goes. If we don't stick to our altitudes, we might go face first into a mountain. Anyway, don't need to worry about that for today. Our taxi is going to be with our nose to the left. That's all we need to worry about for the time being. So let's put little nav map away. Let's go up here, get our APU started up, and there we go. We'll get APU started up. Let's check outside. We are good to go everywhere. Yes, we are. Good to go indeed. Look at that. Looking beautiful, right? We didn't do any boarding or GSX or any of that. I'm not really bothered about that today. Let's go ahead and get our prepare for pushback. Alright, let's go to nav on this one. Set local pressure. Let's get FD on both sides. Got manage mode. 10,000 feet manage mode across the board. We are good to go. Final cruising out of 40,000 feet. Copy that. We've got VOR, DME, none of which we need yet. So we don't need to worry about the VORs yet. APU is coming to life. There we go. We're about to get our pushback, and let's... Are we ready to depart? We are now. We are pushing back. Fun, not dangerous. I see, Mr. Anas. I see what you're saying. Got the APU running. Thank God iniBuilds fixed the APU stuff. The APU heat effect there. They did fix it before, by the way. I did point this out on one of my earlier streams, but yeah. There you go, pushback is getting attached. What did I say again? Nose to the left. That's what I said, I think. Going to release parking brake, huh? Alright, pushback has begun successfully. Let's go up here, get all of these stuff up and running, and get ready for startup. Beacon lights on, thank you very much. Everything else looking good for engine startup. Let's go to ignition. And I'm going to start two engines at the same time. So engine 1 4. That done right there. Max. Oh, we don't have hydraulic power just yet for that, so just gonna leave it. Okay, TCAS is on standby. That's all good. That's all good. We're good to go. I mean, after flying the 777 by flight factor, this almost feels very easy. Too simple. By the way, guys, I apologize for not releasing a video today. I tried my best all day. I just couldn't get it right, you know? I had one of those days where no matter what I did, it just wasn't working, and I couldn't get it right. So I apologize about that. I couldn't get the video about TriSim to work. I tried to do a tutorial on the 777, recorded for about 40 minutes straight. You know how it is. It works perfectly when you're trying to do everything, and then when you're trying to record it, it doesn't work. Happens to me all the time, even in streaming sometimes. You know, when you try it, it works, and then it all of a sudden does. It's that same effect where when you take your car to the mechanic, all of a sudden it just starts working, or if it doesn't, but except the opposite of that, if you know what I mean. Okay, 2 engines up and running. We're not taxiing with 2 engines today, Anas. I'm going with all engines. I'm taxiing with all engines today. Auto brake max on, flaps down to position number 1. There we go. Alright, there you go. Excellent. Are they done with us? That's to push back people. What are they doing? Okay, waiting for pushback to disconnect. Let me just have a look here. Is it available yet? Yep, it is. Ignition normal. Flight control check. Everything looking fine as far as I'm concerned. Yes, it is. It's all good. Oh, the elevator is taking a long time. Why is the elevator taking such a long time to respond to my control input? Hydraulic pressure is still building up or what? Perhaps, yeah. Yeah, I think it's because the hydraulic pressure is still building up, probably. I don't know. That's fascinating anyway. Why isn't GSX saying anything? What the flip is going on here? What the heck? It's probably because I didn't update GSX, you know what I mean? Okay, parking brake has been released anyway, so whatever. Taxi lights on. APU can come off. We don't need it anymore. Master switch off. Anything else we need to do up here? Not really. Good to go as far as I'm concerned, right? Yep, takeoff configuration normal. We're ready for go. We are ready for go. Look at how stupid it is. That the classic problem we have with default airports there. Random taxiway lights in the middle of nowhere. Why is it so zoomed out? I don't get it. That's better. Oh no, man. There we are, guys. I don't know how that tire is spinning because it ain't touching the ground. Oh my god, is this an iniBuilds issue? Seriously, iniBuilds? I paid a pretty buck for this aircraft, huh? Paid like $60 for this aircraft, come on. I don't think it was worth 60, but it is one of my favorite aircrafts to fly, to be honest. But that pricing is steep. What the hell? That pricing is just steep. $60 to show me that the center landing gear is not even touching the ground? Come on. That's nonsense. That is nonsense. I don't know what the hell. This is an aircraft problem. That is BS. Anyway. Hopefully iniBuilds has some updates in there. They probably do. I think I need to go around updating every single thing before I judge. Because we just did have a serious sim update, right? Predictive wind shear. Let's put that on automatic. Let's switch to system 1. We'll put that on. That doesn't work. Okay, I don't really care. This doesn't work either, right? Yeah, it doesn't. It's not that accurately modeled for 60 bucks. It's not very good. So yeah, as much as I love this aircraft, I'm not entirely sure I can recommend it for 60, right? Not sure. My opinion keeps changing about this aircraft, so I can't be too sure about it. But anyway, it's made me... Here's the thing. This is the only iniBuilds aircraft that I've actually purchased And to be honest, it has put me off like purchasing other iniBuilds aircraft. They make their aircraft sound like a bigger deal than they actually are. They drum it up just based on visuals. That's what they do. They come up with some great marketing and some great visuals. They pump it out to all the major YouTubers. And I don't think in terms of system fidelity it's that good. I think they make it a bigger deal than it is. That's just my honest opinion on iniBuilds. Probably hurts my chances of being sponsored by them in the future, perhaps, eh? I don't know, man. Life is too short to lie. I'm just being honest. Try your best to be honest about everything that you can, you know. The only exception to that rule is if lying makes your life easier. You know, there's some situations in life where certain people just make your life difficult, so you just have to lie to them. Apart from that, try to be honest. So I'm just trying to be honest here. Let's turn on that landing light. That's enough philosophy class. You came here for flight sim, so let's go ahead and turn on all the lights that we need to. Strobe lights on, all that good stuff. Right? Let's do the same with our TCAS here. Let's put it on TA, which is what I like for it to be on. I'm going to ignore all the company messages. Isn't the A310 or A300 by them? The A310 is by them, and it is free. It's an excellent aircraft. Not gonna lie, it's very good, but it's good for a default aircraft. Like, it's excellent for a default aircraft, but that's only because the default aircraft are so crap. But yeah, know what I mean. Know what I mean. Anyway, I don't know. This is the reason I don't buy their A350, and because I'm broke, but it's also the major reason is because I'm not sure about it. Anyway, let me try put it on. There we go. Let's get this party started, shall we? That is just the truth, man. The truth shall always set you free. And I'm tired of lying. Alright, let's go. I have a bunch of effects that I haven't fine-tuned yet, so please excuse me while those effects might cause mayhem on today's flight. Hopefully we have enough runway room today. Oh, would you look at that? I didn't notice that traffic here today. Got some British and French people over here. Ah, we are fast approaching the end of the runway. Come on, rotate. Rotate. Yes, that a good boy. That a good boy. Lordy. Okay. Gear up. Very nice. Up and up we go. Give it off to the autopilot. There we go. Jump into the cockpit. Looking absolutely lovely. Very nice. We got some good effects. I need to mellow out some of these effects though. I really do, because it's a little bit too much. I need to copy this from the 777. Let me just apply all of that. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Did I just cut out all the effects? What have I just done? We're alright. We're alright. We have some effects. That's enough. Let's put our flaps up. Let's put our lever to climb, which it is now. There we go. Autopilot is doing its job. Ground spoilers disarmed. Thank you. Runway turn off lights off. That can come off. There we go. Nose lights off. Company message needs to be ignored there. We're looking good. There we go, everybody. Let's go to some cinematics there. Don't we look good? I don't know why the flyby view is so zoomed out now for chase plane. That kind of sucks. It's too zoomed out. I mean, obviously we can zoom in, but can we zoom in? Yeah, we can. It kind of sucks that it's zoomed out. There we go, leaving behind that beautiful coastline right there. We are on our way. Let's hit 10,000 feet first and then we can see what we can do, eh? Looking good. Oh Lord. Sorry about that, guys. My apologies. Je apologize. That looks lovely, doesn't it? It's beautiful. Let's get back in here. Coming up on 10,000 feet, let's go up towards 40,000 feet, everybody. 40,000 feet. Today's final climb out is that. Let's turn that off. Let's put that seatbelt signs down to automatic and no smoking to automatic, of course. Let me just get rid of that company message. It's bugging me. I don't know how exactly to get rid of it, but I shall give it a try. What texts? No. How do I do this? I always forget how I do it. No matter what I do, I keep forgetting it. ADDONS? It's not ADDONS. Message. Oh, come on. Connection? Notification? No, it's not this. Why do I always forget AOC menu? There you go. Load sheet, accept return. Load sheet, accept return, and that's enough. There you go. We are up and running, everybody. Let's check the range on that. That's better. Let's check the range on that. That's also better. Our top descent is still a while away, so let's first climb out rather beautifully here. Enjoy it. It's not too bad, eh? It's not too bad. Visually very striking, but in terms of system fidelity, I have to say it's a little too simplified for my taste. I think I've gotten too used to the 777 by flight factor, which absolutely is a brilliant aircraft, right? We cannot deny it. Anyway, let's go back to some cinematics before we decide to fast forward. Had brain freeze right there. My bad, guys, my bad. Yep, I have to say, Sim Update 5 seems like it's much smoother. It seems to have fixed so many of the issues, if I'm being honest. I don't want to say anything until I've tried it out fully, but really, so far, I'm enjoying it. So far, it just seems crystal crisp. These graphics are also looking absolutely brilliant. Oh, wait a second. We still have a little bit of ghosting there with the DLSS, but I think that's understandable. It is in the flyby mode, which is pretty quick. So I think that's understandable. I can forgive that a little bit for now. And also my DLSS settings are a little bit out of whack. I do need to go ahead and check that out as well. So perhaps I'm willing to give that the benefit of the doubt, but as you can tell, ghosting does not occur for the other views. It's pretty stable, and in the water I'm not seeing any breaks, any chunks or lines like we used to. I don't know if you guys noticed that too. I'm not seeing any of the little squares and breaks and lines in the water that we are used to seeing here. Look at that, it's pretty solid. I think they might have just fixed it, I'm not too sure, but it's looking better for me today. Alrighty, very nice. What kind of cinematic view is this? Okay. Yeah, everything's zoomed out a little bit, Chase Plane. You might want to fix that, Mr. Chase Plane. We are looking good. 20,000 feet, everybody. We're just going to climb up to a cruising altitude, and then we're going to fast forward our time here today. But I have to say it's going to be a painfully slow climb, because we are flying the A340 and we're going all the way till 40,000 feet. This thing does not have powerful engines, as we are all aware. Oh, that's a beautiful view right there. Lovely panning. That's wonderful. It's wonderful. iniBuilds, huh? Yeah, so I've got mixed opinions about iniBuilds. I guess their texturing is just second to none. But their system's fidelity and the way they price things, I don't know. That I can't be too sure about it. We still have some LOD issues as well, like you can see right now. Our aircraft has just disappeared on us. So yeah, we still have certain LOD issues. They're not completely fixed in Sim Update 5. But so far it's been the best Sim update yet, and that's just been less than 1 hour of flying so far. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm happy about that update. You know, I don't get what this cinematic view is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be I know what it is. Chase Plane has zoomed out. If anyone from Chase Plane by any chance happens to come across this, I think Chase Plane has zoomed out on certain views. And it goes beyond the LOD of the simulator, and it just stops drawing the aircraft. So that's why we have some views that are fairly blank. But yeah, 24,000 feet. Good lord, that's slow. Yeah, we're going slowly. Let's jump into the flight deck for a second and have a look at what's going on here. 2,000 feet per minute. That's not too bad. QNH. Set of the QNH there. That is not too bad. Let's go up here. Everything is looking great. Yeah, that is not too bad. That QNH is not too bad. I mean, sorry, that rate of climb is not too bad, although it's gonna get much worse soon. Our topo descent is here. Is it even... Should we fast forward this? Oh, that is beautiful. Looks picture perfect there. Sorry. That does look picture perfect. I must say their modeling and texturing is just out of this world. Like iniBuilds has the best I've seen. The end. It's too good. The texturing is just incredible. Yeah, however, still got issues with them, but you know, the texturing is just out of this world. Don't know how they do it. Don't know how they manage to get this much performance with this level of texturing. It's pretty remarkable. I mean, they're not without their issues, don't get me wrong. I have had WASM crashes before, but still, pretty incredible. That's a beautiful looking bird. 30,000 feet, everybody. Let me jump in here and let's get this going, shall we? Let's get this fast forward going, everybody. I don't think, yeah. I'm gonna grow old by the time I wait for this thing to reach 40,000 feet. Let's go into 2-speed. Oh yeah, I can't do that from this here. I need to go to this, and let's try that. There we go. Simulation rate into 4. Brilliant. Yeah, we still have LOD issues. As you can tell, the aircraft just disappears. Poof. And there's a contrail right there. Wait, is GSX what? Is GFX working for this particular aircraft? I think it is. Yeah, I think GFX contrails are actually working for this aircraft. Although we have the default contrails there as well because of LOD issues. That's cool. Wait, GFX is working for this? Give me a second, let me... iniBuilds A340, oh my god. When I installed GFX, it was not working for A340 as far as I knew. But apparently it is. Sorry, but apparently it is working. So that's interesting. Oh. Does TFX work for it though? That's another question. They need to make an interface for TFX as well. They do need to make an interface for TFX. $40,000 feet reached. Our top of descent is coming up already. Is right after Corti. Where is Corti? It's right after Corti. Okay. Instrumental journeys. Players are getting confused about the update being broke and not working, but that's not true. It works great. Players get confused between beta and the update. Yeah. I'm flying sim update 5 so far. It's been the only sim update where I've actually noticed a difference in performance for the good. And I've even noticed some of my bugs have disappeared as well. There are some existing bugs still, but I've noticed some of the bugs have disappeared, some add-ons working better with Microsoft Flight Sim. And so yeah, people definitely get confused between the beta and the upgrade and the actual update, yeah, for sure. It happens with a lot of developers as well in terms of aircrafts and add-ons. People don't understand that betas are not, or beta, however you want to say it, are not stable and finished products. Some people even complain about alpha stage releases, which doesn't make any sense, you know? It does not make any sense. I agree with you on that one. I almost never get any beta. There are some exceptions. I do try the chase plane, which is kind of experimental, right? But yeah, people should just stay away from the flight simulator betas if they don't know what they're getting into. Yeah, the update so far has been good. It's been the best update for me so far. I don't want to speak too early. It's just been about an hour since I've been using it, but so far it's been the best one. The only one where I could actually feel the difference so far. So that's fantastic. In the next live stream, I'm actually going to be trying out the ATR42 or -72, which has gotten a native 2024 upgrade from 2020. So that's something I've been looking forward to. So we're going to take a look at that lovely, lovely aircraft in the next stream. I just learned of that after I planned this stream, which is why I'm going ahead with this one anyway. But yeah. We're coming up on our top of descent, not too far away. All thanks to Fast Forward. I heard update 5 is the biggest update so far, improvement on photo performance and less blurry photogrammetry, and improved marine traffic and third-party marketplace add-ons. All of those are so far true. In just an hour of flying, I can positively affirm that so far all of those are 100% true. However, we do need to give it a bit more time to make a more thorough assessment, if you know what I mean. Because I'm sure it does have its own little bit, maybe some quirks here and there, but so far it's been definitely the best one. I can immediately see a better performance. I'm seeing smooth, how do I put it? So I'm not necessarily seeing more frames, but I'm definitely seeing smoother rendering of the frames for sure. The smoothness is much better. The add-ons are working a little better. Do remember, one thing to remember, make sure you update all your add-ons and all your aircrafts. Oh, let's jump in. I've been yapping away. We need to jump in, everybody. We need to jump in. Top of descent is coming. We need to go to sim rate and make that disable right there. Let's yeah, there we go. Alrighty, let's head back into the flight deck here and get prepared for our descent. Okay, descent coming up. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, go to sim brief. Where is sim brief? Open that up. Oh, we did not do our briefing for this one. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Sim brief is right here. Let's go to performance. We are coming up on top of descent. We need to be quick here. Right here, populate, calculate. QNH 2991. Alrighty, temperature 32. 3010. Barometric pressure today is what we need to use, right? So if we come to our planner here, we've got our minimum decision or minimum descent altitude at 1.6 nautical miles, which I expect is around, I'm not entirely sure where it is. I don't know what exactly that's going to be honest with you. The altitude at Cancun is 3,262. That's what it's likely to be. At 3,262. 3,603. Okay, where is our MDA? Where is the MDA on this thing? I have no idea where the MDA is. Okay, 8,000 here, 6,000 here, 5,000 here. And if we continue descending at this rate, 2, 3. What the fuck? Where does it even say this? I don't know where it is. 3288. Okay, I think I know what to do. I think I'm gonna add about 3,600. I'm gonna make it about 3,600. No, that's not enough. We're gonna go 4,000. Okay, barometric 4,000. Full. I'm gonna clear that. Top of descent coming up. Let's go down towards I'll command 5,000 feet. Let's begin our descent here. Actually, let me command 8,000 feet. There we go. Let's come into our FMC and see what we can do about this one. Now, we are coming in through TNT DT7. So TNT 5 is here. This is the other one. So we're gonna come in straight and then turn around and go in like this. That's what we're gonna do today. Okay, so we're coming in this way and then turning back in that way. Frequency 11, let's tune that in. 112.3. So we'll put that in 112.3. That's TNT. How is the marine traffic, ships, and photogrammetry for you? I could see a difference with more ships and less blurry photogrammetry, better weather, as well as wildlife animals. I've not had a chance to check out any of that. The one immediate difference that I can tell is the fact that I don't have those, those breaks in the water, those breaks in the water that you used to have. I don't have those anymore. I don't know if you had them before, but I used to have some breaks in the water. The water was always jagged with lines and it was cut. Those have disappeared. That is the one thing that I've really noticed so far. I don't have that issue anymore. And photogrammetry is definitely less blurry. That is something that I've noticed. I don't see too much of an improvement just yet. I need to fly it a bit longer to be able to tell, but it is less blurry, yes. Better weather, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that just yet. I think the clouds look better for sure. Yeah, the clouds are looking much better in my opinion than what they used to for me before. They were grainy. The clouds were very grainy for me before, but right now they don't look grainy at all. So the clouds are much better. Wildlife I've not had a chance to check out. We'll have a safari flight sooner or later to check that out for us. Okay, we're here and let's see what we can do, guys. We've tuned in our VOR. There you go. You can see the direction of the VOR right there. That's fine. At 7 nautical miles, 8,000. At DME 7, we need to be at 8,000. Right now, we're 92 nautical miles away from it. Plenty of time. So that's fine. 7470, 46390, and then 02 D1, and TNT is right here. D1 is right here. Okay. D1 is right here. TNT. Okay. Got terrain warnings. Correct. TNT, climb 9,000 feet, minimum 6,500. Oh, no, that's not minimum. MNM. Okay, sorry. TNT at 6,500 within 6.5 TNT. Direct TNT, climb 9,000. That's the go around, is it not? I think so. C 02 02 2350 minus 5. 5.08 is the descent. Oh, hold on, this is for 02, right? Runway 02, yes, 20 degrees. 5.02. Oh my lord. Where are you going to land? Las Vegas? No, this is Toncontin. That is in Honduras. It's one of the, it's a dangerous approach. I don't think they actually fly aircrafts there anymore, but at the time it was a very dangerous approach that large airliners used to do, where you have to come in like this, and this entire area is surrounded by terrain, by the way. You have to turn around, and in your way is a giant peak there as well, and you gotta fly in. No ILS. This is VOR DME approach right now, or RNAV. We're going with VOR DME. So yeah, we've got 020 and 5.08. That is not good. That is not good. Okay, 020 5.08. What does our flight plan tell us? Yeah, 5.1 here. That is close enough. Yep. But we don't have a chartered course available. That's very funny. That is funny. Not that this matters. We don't have an ILS, but still. Okay, that's fine with me. Okay, I think we're okay. VOR DME. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we'll be okay, everybody. I think we'll be okay. Let's see how this goes. It's going to be a close one. It's also very steep, the descent, so 5 degrees. So I'm not sure how exactly it's gonna work for us. 5620 3000. Why doesn't it explicitly mention the MDA? That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. It doesn't tell you the MDA explicitly. I don't know. Anyway, we're supposed to pass TNT at that altitude right there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That is fine, everybody. Yep, so far we're doing okay. So far we are doing okay. 3 nautical miles, 5,000, 2.6, 1.6. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Our aircraft hasn't yet... there it is. Our aircraft is showing up slowly on the map. We'll come in this way. So by the time we're approaching, we're going to come in this way. Alright? I hope that makes sense. We're going to come in this way. Great. Fantastic. You can put that away for the time being. I think we'll be just fine. Auto brake is going to be definitely medium today. We don't have a lot of runway room. We've got about we've got 3,262 feet of runway. I think this calls for definitely max auto brake. Yeah, we got 3,600. I mean, an A340 would not fly in here. No, what do we have? Do we have 3,262 feet or 6,000? Oh, never mind. We have 6,638 feet. So we can use medium auto brake. Yeah, we've got 6,000. Not even, my bad. But I don't think an A340 would ever fly in here. We're just doing it for fun. So we've got that 6,638. Let's arm this. Everything else is pretty much ready to go. Yeah, it is. We're good. As you can tell, the terrain is already beginning to take some sort of shape around us. As we fly into Thorn content, we can expect it to get worse. Thorn content, I don't know. Anyway, let's enjoy some more cinematic views as we descend here. We seem to be right on top of our profile. Everything is looking well. So yeah, let's enjoy some cinematic views. Oh my god, I've been in cinematic this whole time? No, I just switched. Okay, never mind. I just switched. Alright. Let's enjoy. I think this is going to be our last cinematic look before we come into approach, because it's going to be busy. You know what? Now is a good time, Mr. Instrumental Journeys, to check out how the photogrammetry is. Yeah, I'm afraid the photogrammetry is still blurry. It might be slightly improved, but I think it's still blurry. Yeah, the photogrammetry is still pretty blurry. But it does have less bugs in it. We are noticing less cuts in them, for sure. But it is still blurry. Yeah, I still see some blurry patches there. I think it's still blurry. I'm afraid so. Although I must say, while we took off, I did see a noticeable difference, but now it seems like it's still blurry. Okay, let's take a look at this. There we are coming up on, we can see the runway there. we're not landing straight in. We're going straight, turning back around on ourselves and coming back in. So it's not going to be an easy approach here. I don't know how well the Airbus A340 can even handle it. I don't know if the autopilot can handle it. Perhaps. See that? We're going to fly out, come till here, and then turn back in. Gotta love these old CRT displays, huh? Pretty cool. Anyway, let's reduce the range on that. Let's reduce the range on that. Let's switch to local pressure now. 1013. Alrighty, we can go in a... Yep, that's not true. It's 2991 according to SimBrief. Are we on live weather? Yes, we are. Real time too. Okay. That's alright. Interesting. Looking good, everybody. Oh my god, I was in cinematic mode. I completely forgot. Yeah, I'm afraid the photogrammetry is still pretty blurry. Yeah, it's blurry. Okay, we're making a nice, gentle, swooping turn. That's pretty cool, huh? At least we have fairly clear weather today, so we're not going to have too many issues spotting the airport. I have previously flown in here with next to zero visibility, and it was really fun. Beautiful. Yeah, we've got large patches of blurriness. Look at that. Still got issues with that, but in all fairness, this is flyby mode, and you know. Oh, there's stone content. That is the that's Tegucigalpa. We are seeing the suburban areas, or suburban areas. What am I saying? Suburban? Suburbia of Tegucigalpa, or suburban Tegucigalpa, right ahead of us. That is the city of Tegucigalpa. Look at that. All right, let's head back into the cockpit here as we come down through 11,000. So yeah, there we go. Looking good. Should be able to see the airport at any point. Ah, there it is. There's the airport right ahead of us. We can see it. There is the runway. So imagine doing this when you don't have any visibility whatsoever. You're likely to strike into a number of obstacles along your way. So you can see these hills right here, which are a serious problem. Hills here. So you got lots of terrain surrounding that particular airport. But there it is, everybody. There is Tegucigalpa International. You can tell the runway is particularly short. I hope it's not very short, but you know what? Let me check. What is the landing distance for an A340, everybody? 6,400 to 10,000 feet. I think we've got enough to land, but barely. We'll be okay. There we go. City coming into view right there. Yeah, the satellite imagery and the photogrammetry is still spotty. As you can tell. You know, it's not the best in the world, but it's alright. It's alright. We can make do with it. 10,000 feet, we're reducing speed. We are losing... let's take out our speed brake so we don't go above our vertical profile here. That's the last thing we need. So let's try and recapture our vertical profile there. There we go. That's much better. Clear that message there. We don't need to worry about it. Let's reduce the range on that. Reduce the range on that all the way so we have better visibility of what we're doing. This is our flight plan. Oh, we gotta be careful. Okay, we're looking okay. VOR DME looking okay. Pointing us in the right direction. It's going to start turning this way as we pass the airport. We're about to pass the airport here. There it is. The airport is underneath us, ladies and gentlemen. There is Tegucigalpa. So yeah, the texture is still the same thing, man. I'm sorry to say the photogrammetry over here, at least in this part of the world, is still pretty much the same thing. There we go. VOR is pointing us in the right direction. We're good. Freaking company messages, man. I don't want to talk about this company messages. Not reporting anything to you. Alright, we're at 8,000 feet. Oh my word. We need to descend now. Let's go open this up. 7 nautical miles, we're supposed to be still at 8,000 feet, right? So it's got that in here, right? Yeah, it does. So let's just go back up to 8,000 feet here. At TNT, then we're supposed to head down towards... Okay, it's time for us to enable approach mode, in all honesty. Okay. And we're beginning that turn. Why are we turning the other way? I don't know. Let's see if we're able to make this. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. I need to put down the flaps here. Oh, we're not gonna make this, are we? No way. We're not descending. We're not gonna make this. There is no way we're gonna make this. Let's head down towards 5,000 quickly. Yeah, we're not gonna make this. There is no way. Let's go head down towards 4,000 as a matter of fact. Yep, no way. Let's descend, gear down, flaps down. This is gonna be a rough one. If we make it at all, everybody, this is gonna be a rough one. Flaps full, ready for landing. That's set, that's set, that's set. Landing light on, those can go on, that can go on, that can go on. These should have been on a while ago. But yeah, this is too rough. Oh my word. We are way above what we should be. I'm gonna put out my speed brake here so we can descend, but I really don't think we're gonna make this one. Yeah, our runway is right there. There's no way. Let's find out. Let's find out the hard way, shall we? Come on, descend. I believe in you. Well, believe is not gonna cut it today. Believe is not gonna cut it today. Let's find out. 6,000, there's that altitude restriction. I don't care about it. We're gonna go down. Yeah, what? That doesn't make any sense. Come on. Yeah, our aircraft is a little bit messed up at the moment. But let's try, let's try. This is at TNT 7, which is... We've passed that. Yeah, we've just passed that. Descent. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not descending. No. Yeah, that is impossible. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna disconnect autopilot. And I'm gonna bring it down myself. We're gonna side slip this. There is no way I'm gonna make this. It's too high. Oh my lord. Okay, let's see if I can side slip this in. Speed brake is still out, by the way. We're gonna land with speed brakes. Oh, can we side slip this in? That is crazy. Can we do it? Can we do it? Okay, still my aircraft. Oh lordy, no way. There's no way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, wow. Alright, come on. Nope. There's no way. We're not gonna stop in time. Yeah, there's no way. We're not gonna stop in time. Ah, wait. We just did. What the heck just happened? Wow. Okay. Well, everybody, welcome to Ton Content. I don't know how I just pulled that off, but I just did. I do not know how I pulled that off, but I just did. And as you can clearly tell, this airport is not built for something this big. But we're gonna find ourselves in here anyway. Look at that. I tuned in just in time to see an A340 in a slip, and then you nailed the landing. That was epic. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Anderson himself. Welcome to the channel once again, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I did take your suggestion, and I did check out that rowing and mooring add-on for the seaplanes, and it works really well. So thank you very much for that. We're definitely gonna have to do an amphibian flight in the coming near future to check out that scenery. So we literally landed with our spoilers completely deployed, by the way. That was an epic landing for sure. I have Sky Dolly running. Fingers crossed we've got landing replay today. So let's check that out. Oh my god. Oh, you know what just happened? If you're wondering what just happened, do you know what just happened? I'll tell you what has happened. The wings of the A340 hit the tree structure over there. That's what just happened. Okay, the wing of the A340 hit that because technically the A340 can't taxi on this. So that's what just happened. Alright, never mind. I think we've still got landing replay, so let's find out if we can actually play it though. Yes! Yes, we can! Yes, we can, everybody, we can. So the wing of the A340 hit this, and that's why we crashed. But we're okay. We've got landing replay. So let's try that out. I shall try... We need an epic view first. Let's try it from this view. Let's rewind this and check out that landing. Let's check out that landing. That was madness. I should have easily aborted that a long time ago, but you know, in typical fashion, I did not. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this landing, everybody. First landing replay. We got spoilers deployed the whole time. Let's find out. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture much of the side slip part of the approach, but it's okay. Okay, there's a side slip, a little bit of it, not a lot. Oh yeah, certainly looking forward to more seaplane stuff. Oh, come on. That is a landing replay problem. Yeah, we managed to land really well. Let me see if I can get a landing replay to work properly there. Sorry about that. Let's try once again. Let's see. That was a landing replay problem. Let's see if... Okay, it's working. Alright, it's working. Okay. It's fine. Oh my god, why? This is freaking iniBuilds. Oh, come on. Such a good landing and that has to happen. Okay, there's our touchdown. There's our actual touchdown though. Okay, that's good. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool, right? There we go. And there's the touchdown. Yep. Yep, I did not think we'll be able to stop, but we did. But we did. This is what I do best. Stupid landings. And crazy stuff. There we go. I don't know. I somehow perform better on these than regular flights. There we go. Okay, let me see if I can push it and get another view for us. But I really don't think we can. But nonetheless, you know what? Gotta try, right? So let's try some flyby views. Okay. That's pretty cool. If you lived in Cancun, that's what you would see. Okay. Pretty cool. Oh lordy, okay. Oh. Okay. And touchdown. All right. That's bizarre that the replay tool is triggering the crash detection. They need to fix that other than technical problem. Awesome landing. This is not the replay tool, Mr. Anderson. I'm using SkyDolly. SkyDolly does work better than the replay tool anyway, so let's check it out from right around here, okay? Look at that. There we go, coming into land. Boom. And touchdown. Very nice. That was not easy, but that was cool. That was not easy, but that was cool. Let's see what the passenger will go for this view or this view. Let's try this one. Let's see what the passenger experience on this one, eh? Ooh, that's a scary ride, man. Oh Lord. Oh wow. Despite all of that and despite all the effects and stuff I've got installed, that's it? Where's the touchdown effect? Was there even a... It didn't even shake. God damn, that's pretty cool. Okay. That's pretty cool, man. That's a pretty cool one. Let's check that out from the other side a little bit. Oh yeah, there you go. Spoilers deployed. There's the runway to our side right there. Yep. Just hopped in and watched the landing. Hello there, Wolful. How are you doing, man? Just in time to see Madman's landing right here, huh? Madman's landing. Coming in high and fast into one of the shorter runways in the world. Dangerous approach as well, just pretty fun. Thank you very much for tuning in, Mr. Wildful. At least you caught the landing there. Did your first flight on VATSIM today? How did that go? Was that enjoyable for you? I'm yet to do my first flight on VATSIM. How did that go for you today? How did that go for you today? Alright everybody, I think I'm gonna leave it here for today because obviously we can't taxi in and shut down our aircraft. This airport is literally not big enough for an A340 to do anything in. So we can't literally park into the stand today. That landing was kind of off the course, but still everyone survived the day. Off the course is the last problem with this landing, man. This landing is high and fast using a VOR DME approach into Toncontin International. I don't know if you know about Toncontin International. So yeah, off the center line is the last thing that's on my mind. But yeah. This is not a regular landing by any means. We should have gone round, but I decided to push forward. So that is one of the crazier landings I've done. I enjoyed it very much. I'll just keep a few replays running for you guys as I wind down the stream today, because we can't shut down our aircraft today. Sure thing, man. No problem. Hope you enjoyed today's VATSIM flight for you. But yeah. Alright, let's go ahead. I shall wind up today's stream here. I'll leave a few landing replays running for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, that's what I'll do here for today. There we go. Alrighty. Thank you very much everybody who tuned in. Wildful, Mr. Anderson, Anas, Instrumental Journeys. Thank you very much all of you for tuning in. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. I was happy that we ended this I'm happy that we ended this stream with this crazy landing right there. Managed to nail it in the end, which is perfect for me. Which is perfect. I shall catch you guys in the next one, and until then, have a great day. Enjoy some of these landing replays as we wind down. Like, subscribe, comment, do all of that good stuff. Yeah. Support the channel, help us grow. And yeah, until I see you next time, have a good day. Have a great day. Let's go back and keep playing some landing replays. Our next stream is going to be the ATR. I'm going to check that out because it's been updated. It's been upgraded to native 2024 with Sim Update 5. So we're going to check that out. We're going to fly the ATR aircrafts. And then after that, we're going to check out some seaplane action. And before we jump back into X-Plane 12. There we go. What a beautiful landing in the end. Let's find out. Yep. There we go. Alrighty. That was pretty fun. Okay. All right. I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.